Hello from very cold Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is Jeremy again, here to talk to you guys today. I'm actually here to talk about my new song that comes out in 2 days. And not just the story behind it, but this whole era of my music that we're about to step into. So let's talk about it. So I have been releasing music semi-professionally and then more taking it seriously in total for about 11 years now. And throughout that time, I feel like I've reached really high peaks in terms of my skill, my production quality, my songwriting, and then I've reached huge valleys, so peaks of mountains and then big valleys, where the last full record that I wrote was in 2020, and as soon as I released it, I lost a lot of my fan base for some reason. That was a really big moment for me in time, where I decided that I'm not going to continue doing what I'm doing, where I have a huge saturation of releases that are staying in the same place quality-wise. And I wasn't really pushing myself. I was writing things that I thought were really emotional and that were really meaningful to me. But when it came to my sound design, my skill with producing, my skill with recording and taking care of my voice, so on and so forth, I wasn't really taking it so seriously. And so I decided to spend the next, few years dedicating myself to developing more of a production identity, more of a vocal identity. And as I started to grow in those things, and as time went on, as life went on, as my life in a lot of areas started to fall apart, I realized something really important, which was I am not as skilled and as strong as I think I am. And beyond that, I can't let my skill, where it's at, carry me to my goals and my dreams and ambitions. None of them are going to be carried on my dreams. It's only going to be by the grace of God that I succeed in any of it, But I had this self-reliance, this motivation that's based out of my skill set that was really shaken when a lot of other areas in my life started to kind of dismantle. Now, I don't want to make it sound like my life has been a pity party for the last 5 years. It hasn't. It's been really enjoyable. I've made so many lifelong friends. I met my wife, got married. We ended up moving out of Kansas City, and now we're in Kalamazoo. And I really, deeply, truly can't say this enough. Love where we are at. Love where my life is headed. Love what I'm doing. I love what my songs sound like right now, and I think I could go further, and I think I could go farther. So that brings us to Strange, my new single that is coming out in 2 days. Well, a day and a half, more like. It comes out at midnight tomorrow night, as at the time I'm recording this. And I am really nervous, actually. I'm really nervous for the song to come out because it is one of the most exposing songs, and this era of my music is going to be one of the most exposing of Jeremy eras that I've ever been in my adult life. I am releasing an album and songs and singles that are all basically about my weakness and my inability and my processes in my mind that have trusted my ability for a long time, and those processes failing. That's what this record is about. That's what my songs are about. That's what Strange is about. Strange has this line in it that says, "I once thought I had it." That's talking about the skills, the drive. I once thought I had it, but now I can see that all the goals in front of me were way too high. And that's what it's felt like. I feel like the humbling of my life when I realize where I am at. Now, this isn't to disparage myself. That's not why I'm writing all this music. But I think my own vulnerability is a needed thing for my growth. So that's what Strange is about. That's what this album is about, man. I talked in a previous video just about this record, and I'll not go over everything that it's about, but I do want to say that is the theme for this record, is weakness And, you know, I have another song with my friend Amaria called You Love, You Discipline, which is this really deep look into, I love not just Amaria's writing, but her voice, but like she's so good at bringing biblical concepts to familiarity. Sometimes you slow us down, and sometimes you prune the branch, a reference to John 15. Like those are like the realizations that I'm at. And I can't wait to share these songs with you, but I'm also freaking nervous about it. I'm like, you guys are getting a look at like my journal, basically. I don't write in a journal, but you guys are looking at my like internal dialogue, and that's frightening to me in some aspects. And I chose to write, and market my weakness. And that's what I'm doing. And it sucks sometimes. It really sucks that this is where the Lord has me writing, but it turns out that he does. And I want to put a big emphasis on that. I think he's causing me to write this. I don't think that these are things that I would have naturally decided to dwell on, but it just turns out that I think that this is healthy for me to admit my own inability sometimes. And so I'm really excited. Yeah. Enough about that. Now to the exciting stuff. Strange, my first single of this record cycle in this new era of my music, comes out in, you know, a little under 36 hours. And I'm really excited about that. The presave link and the streaming link, if you're watching this after it comes out, is below in the description. Alongside this, there's going to be 3 more singles that come out, which I'm really excited for. The other 3 singles are all collaborations, which is so exciting to me. The first one is with my buddy Jesua. Second one is with my wife, and the third one is with my wonderful friends Noland, which is Alejo and Chris, and I'm so excited for these singles to come out. And then, here's the thing, May 2nd. So it feels like a long time from now, but in reality, it's a little over 2 months from now, is when my newest full-length release album, The Last One Standing, will be releasing. And I'm so excited about that. More news on the pre-save stuff and all that to come. Look for the next single, Guide Us Home, coming in mid-March, by me and my buddy Jesua. My wife also sings a little harmony on that one too. She sounds so good. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. I really hope you guys are excited. I can't make this music go any further than this. This is like the furthest I can push it. And so it really is I'm gonna rely on you guys. If you guys like the record, if you like the singles, I am asking you so badly to share it, to share the songs when they come out, to share the pre-save link even right now. If you're watching this, just could you do me a solid and just help me? I don't have like a marketing budget for this. I don't have like a way to push it beyond my normal means. And so I'm looking at my audience. Could you guys help me? So yeah, love you guys. Enjoy my journal. Have fun. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Look for the Strange music video on Friday. Love you guys. Bye.